Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The NBA world just got shaken to its core, folks. And if you're a Celtics fan, you might want to sit down for this one. The Boston Celtics have officially confirmed the signing of John Collins, the high-flying forward who's been one of the league's most intriguing names for the past few seasons. That's right, the rumors that have been swirling around for weeks finally became reality, and Boston fans are buzzing with excitement and disbelief. Collins, who brings athleticism, versatility, and scoring punch in the frontcourt, could be the missing piece for a team that's been right on the edge of dominance. The Celtics, fresh off another deep playoff run, have made it crystal clear. They're not here to rebuild, they're here to dominate. And adding Collins is a statement move, one that sends a ripple across the entire Eastern Conference. People are already talking about how this could reshape Boston's offensive schemes and give Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown more breathing room. It's a new era dawning in Boston, and it's starting with an exclamation mark, not a period. John Collins in green and white. It's a sight nobody expected, but everyone's eager to see unfold. Now, let's talk about how this move even happened, because it's not just another free agent story. This was a masterclass in stealth and timing. For weeks, insiders whispered that Boston was looking to bolster its depth after losing some key rotational pieces. But no one had a clue that Brad Stevens was quietly maneuvering behind the scenes to bring in a player of Collins' caliber. The Celtics front office, known for its patience and precision, played this one like a chess grandmaster. While other teams chased big names in free agency, Boston kept things quiet, deliberate, and focused. The deal reportedly came together fast once both sides recognized the mutual fit. Collins wanted a team that could win now, and Boston wanted a forward who could stretch the floor and crash the boards. Simple as that, but deadly effective. Behind closed doors, there were late-night calls, hushed meetings, and a whole lot of secrecy. When the news finally dropped, it hit the NBA community like a thunderclap. The league woke up to a new reality. The Celtics aren't just planning for the future, they're seizing the present. The reaction online has been nothing short of explosive. Fans flooded social media within minutes of the announcement, and the hashtags #CelticsNation and #John Collins to Boston were trending worldwide. Some couldn't believe it. Others were already photoshopping Collins in Celtics green, and a few rival fans simply sighed, because deep down, they knew what this meant. The Celtics frontcourt just got scarier. Imagine Collins catching lobs from Tatum, running pick and rolls with Derek White, or cleaning up on offensive rebounds while stretching defenses with his mid-range game. It's a matchup nightmare waiting to happen. Analysts are already calling this one of the most underrated yet impactful signings of the offseason. Sure, it's not the flashy superstar move like a Damian Lillard trade, but it's the kind of acquisition that builds champions. Collins fits Boston's identity: tough, athletic, and unselfish. His presence could unlock new offensive wrinkles while keeping the team's defensive DNA intact. The Celtics have always been about balance and chemistry, and Collins might be the final ingredient in that recipe. The hype is real, and the possibilities are endless. But let's not forget the emotional layer behind this move. For Collins, this isn't just another stop in his NBA journey. It's a chance for redemption. After a rocky final stretch in Atlanta and a transitional stint in Utah, Collins was searching for a place to reestablish his identity, to prove that he's still that dynamic, high-energy forward who can swing games. Boston offers that opportunity in full. Surrounded by elite talent, guided by a championship-level coaching staff, and supported by one of the most passionate fan bases in all of sports, Collins is stepping into an environment built for success. This is where players are reborn. We've seen it before. Guys come to Boston, buy into the culture, and elevate their game. And Collins has all the tools to do just that. His mix of athleticism, hustle, and finishing ability could make him an instant fan favorite. If he embraces his role and connects with the city, he could very well become a cornerstone in the next Celtics dynasty. For John Collins, this isn't just a contract. It's a second chance, and he knows it. Of course, with any major move like this, there's always a bit of skepticism floating around. Some analysts are wondering how Collins will fit into the Celtics' already crowded rotation. Others are questioning if his defensive consistency can hold up in Boston's demanding system. And then there's the financial angle. What does this mean for the team's future flexibility? But here's the thing. Brad Stevens doesn't make moves on impulse. Every signing, every trade, every little roster tweak is part of a grander vision. The Celtics have been on the cusp of something special for years, and Collins might be the piece that pushes them over the edge. Remember, Boston has a core that's already proven it can go toe-to-toe with the best. Adding a player like Collins isn't about fixing a problem. It's about amplifying strengths. His rebounding, his interior presence, his ability to finish through contact, all of that complements what the Celtics already do well. Sure, there will be adjustments, but Boston's culture thrives on adaptability. Collins' arrival could mark the next evolution of this already elite squad. And here's where the buzz turns into belief. In locker rooms, in group chats, on podcasts, people are whispering that this could be Boston's championship season. Think about it. The Celtics have been knocking on the door for years, making deep runs, but always falling just short of the ultimate prize. Now, with Collins joining forces with Tatum, Brown, and Holiday, that door might finally burst open. There's an electricity around this team that's hard to ignore. The energy in Boston is different. It's focused, confident, hungry. Players have been posting cryptic messages on social media. Coaches have been smiling a bit wider, and fans are dreaming a bit bigger. Collins may not be the face of the franchise, but he could be the spark that lights the fire. This signing isn't just about talent. It's about timing, chemistry, and destiny. The pieces are falling into place, and the Celtics are making their intentions clear to the world. Banner number 18 isn't a dream anymore. It's the mission. Now, let's dive into what this means on the court, because that's where the Real story begins. John Collins brings something Boston hasn't truly had in a while, a power forward who can both bang inside and step out for that mid-range or corner jumper. The Celtics have leaned heavily on spacing and versatility, and Collins fits that bill perfectly. He's a lob threat, a transition finisher, and a rebounder who doesn't shy away from contact. Imagine him running the floor next to Tatum and Brown. That's a track meet waiting to happen. Collins thrives in motion, and with Joe Mazzulla's system emphasizing pace and fluidity, his athleticism could shine like never before. Defensively, he's not a lockdown specialist, but with the Celtics' defensive infrastructure, anchored by Drew Holiday and anchored down low by Kristaps Porzingis, Collins doesn't need to be Superman. He just needs to bring energy, effort, and smart positioning. And make no mistake, Boston fans love that kind of player. The Garden rewards hustle as much as highlight reels. Collins might not just fit in. He might become the pulse of Boston's new frontcourt identity. What makes this signing so fascinating isn't just the on-court potential. It's the message behind it. For years, Boston has been labeled as a talent-rich but incomplete team. The pieces were there, but something always felt slightly off, like a puzzle missing one stubborn corner piece. Collins could be that missing link. He bridges the gap between finesse and force, giving the Celtics a bruising presence that complements their perimeter-heavy game. Think about the balance now. Tatum and Brown handle the scoring load, Holiday orchestrates and defends, Porzingis stretches the floor, and Collins does the dirty work with flair. It's the kind of construction that championship teams are made of. And the Celtics, make no mistake, are done with moral victories. They're in win-now mode. The Eastern Conference just got a lot more dangerous because the Celtics aren't just deeper, they're meaner. Every team from Milwaukee to Miami is taking notes. This move is a signal flare in the sky. Boston isn't waiting for their moment anymore. They're grabbing it. The chemistry question always comes up when a new player joins a contender, and it's fair. But early reports from inside the organization suggest that Collins has already connected with his new teammates. Sources close to the team describe a group chat buzzing with excitement, players welcoming him with jokes and enthusiasm, and even some early workout sessions that looked more like bonding moments than business. Tatum reportedly reached out to Collins personally before the signing was finalized, expressing how much he wanted him in Boston. That kind of gesture matters. It sets the tone. The Celtics have built something rare, a locker room culture that's both competitive and unified. Collins is walking into that environment with humility and hunger. And according to those who know him, that's exactly the mindset he's bringing. No ego, just drive. He's been through ups and downs, and now he's ready to contribute however the team needs. When chemistry meets talent, special things happen. This Celtics squad might be the perfect storm brewing in real time. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The media reaction has been fascinating to watch. Some pundits are praising the move as a masterstroke, a low-risk, high-reward addition that gives Boston flexibility and explosiveness. Others are more cautious, questioning whether Collins can return to his peak Atlanta form. But even the skeptics admit one thing. This version of the Celtics is scary. There's a cohesion forming, a sense of purpose that you can feel even through the TV screen. Sports talk shows are filled with debates about whether Boston is now the team to beat in the East. And while the Bucks and Sixers still loom large, there's something undeniably fresh about this Celtics energy. The team isn't just chasing wins, they're building an identity around relentlessness. Collins embodies that. He's not afraid to play dirty, to scrap for a rebound, to throw down a putback dunk that wakes the crowd. It's that raw, emotional style that Boston fans live for. If he channels that energy every night, the city's going to fall in love fast. Behind the scenes, this signing also represents something bigger for Brad Stevens as a GM. It's proof of his evolution from a cerebral coach to a calculated front office strategist. Stevens has quietly built a roster that blends experience, skill, and grit. Signing Collins shows confidence, not desperation. It's a proactive move that adds dimension without sacrificing identity. And let's be honest, Stevens has been on a roll. Every year, he seems to find ways to keep Boston relevant, even as the league evolves. Bringing in Collins shows he's not afraid to take calculated risks to keep the Celtics ahead of the curve. It also signals trust in Mazzulla's ability to integrate new talent. The coaching staff has been praised for adapting to change, and Collins' arrival will test that adaptability once again. But if anyone can make it work, it's this team. From top to bottom, Boston has built a machine, one that feeds on ambition and improvement. Collins is just the latest gear added to that machine, and it's about to start running at full throttle. So here we are, Boston Celtics fans standing at the edge of something special, with John Collins stepping into the spotlight in one of the most iconic uniforms in sports. Nobody knows exactly how this will play out, but one thing is certain. The buzz is real, and the anticipation is electric. Training camp will be must-watch. Preseason will feel like a preview to destiny. Every dunk, every hustle play, every chest bump between teammates will carry extra weight. Because this isn't just another roster move. It's the kind of signing that defines eras. Collins has a chance to carve his name into Boston history, and the city is ready to embrace him with open arms. The TD Garden is going to roar a little louder, the chants will echo a little longer, and that green jersey will feel a little heavier, because in Boston, expectations aren't goals, they're standards. John Collins just became part of that standard, and if he delivers, the whole league's going to feel it. Banner 18 might finally be coming home. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.